Alright guys, it is currently like 12:50, so basically 1 a.m. and my dad's party is finished. I'm exhausted, but I'm too excited for tomorrow, so I probably will not be able to sleep tonight anyways. What you guys missed is me peeling off my nose mask and further cleaning it with the blackhead remover. And then I also went ahead and prepped my nails. These are what my natural nails look like. So they are pretty long, but that is what's wanted for the show. I'm going to spray hand sanitizer just to help remove the oils. And then let that dry. Could also use acetone, but that's so much faster for me. Here's my setup. So in prep for tomorrow, I might do my edges, wear this clip, put my hair back, half up, half down. I've got my jewelry laid out, and then this is just part of the nail stuff. This is everything I'll be using, and so the order will be builder gel, which I'll use this brush for a slip layer, and then I will put on this. It's basically like my natural nail color, just more pink. And then I'll be using this white polish for the white tips, and then finally a top coat. This all can take me about an hour plus, so I'm prepared. This is the oil that I use for my nails, my cuticles specifically, after everything is finished. I forewent the pink nail polish because I remembered my designer saying that my natural pink is just fine, and they probably saved me about an hour of doing my nails, so that is an extra hour that I can sleep. I need to still brush my teeth, floss, mouthwash, wear my retainers. Really do not, this view is not flattering right now, but it's all we got, so we're gonna work with it. Like I said, I packed my lunch. I also went ahead and got my outfit ready for tomorrow. My hair is probably gonna stay like this. I'm probably gonna do my edges, and then I packed my makeup bag like a week ago, and then I packed a towel. I will also be wearing a super long shirt. Hopefully it's not see-through, but I'll be wearing it either way. And then I'll also be packing the boots. I'll be wearing a comfortable pair of shoes there, and I'll get dressed there, have my makeup done there. I've got to get there early, and I'm probably gonna run on like 5 or less hours of sleep. These are they're very, very simple, very basic, and as you can see, the pink really does actually look pretty nice. The only thing with my nails though is that when I get really cold, the pink will actually turn blue to like a bluish purple hue, so kind of like my bra strap actually, and it'll change that color to that color, and it will not look this pink. So, oh, I need to write to bring a jacket, which is actually in the dryer. So I'm officially finished with everything. I'm actually so glad that I got all of that done, because to be honest, I was contemplating just going in with a top coat and that's it. And like, I was gonna do it earlier, but I didn't want to miss my dad's party. And I was just like, no one's gonna remember how my nails look that night. All they're gonna remember is my presence and whether or not I was there. So I went and I enjoyed myself. I did end up gaming with my baby brother and my cousin for a little while. It was so funny. So I will be applying this mask. There it is. That is all I'm going to apply because a little does go a long way. And what I do is I hop in the shower and I scrub this all over my face. Good morning. It is 7:36. I went to sleep at like 3. Not the smartest decision, but I'm alive. I had this light turned on earlier. Here, I'll show you. This light here, but it's too bright for that right now. Also, I have family members sleeping outside my door from the party last night, so I'm gonna be quiet. Guys, I'm so excited. This is my homemade lip scrub. It is just honey and sugar. I don't mix it. I use the densities against themselves in my favor. Kind of like the one Lord thingy from Star Wars. In this case, the sugar would be Anakin, and the honey would be Darth Vader. Which one goes first? The honey. So yeah, I always have a washcloth just for this. I just realized that all my towels are in my room. But that's okay, because the first thing we need to do is brush our teeth. The second thing, I like to rinse my mouth out first, actually. I kind of brush how I bathe, like you wet yourself first, and you get your soap on the sponge, and then you bathe yourself. This looks like a gloss, but it's just for their chapstick with UV protection, and it'll definitely help everything last longer. So this is Glow Recipe. Okay, I normally put a lot less than that. That's a lot. They say to put that underneath your moisturizers. I combine my sunscreen with my moisturizer so that the application is easier and smoother. I don't really have time for this, but I didn't do it last night, so. This is my favorite lotion. It smells like marshmallows. I pair it also with a lighter product. This is a body oil for better application. Okay. I full on had my heater on, y'all. I did not eat breakfast, and I'm probably not going to because Your girl has stomach problems, any ounce of nervousness, and my stomach hurts, so. All right, I am in my car and we are headed off. All right, so this was our venue. As you can see, it's very spacious. I believe fit about 250 people, and this was my fit. Guys, the outside view was breathtaking. I got some B-roll of models getting their makeup done, and then it was my turn to get my makeup done, so I had to climb these thousands of footsteps. And guys, my makeup artist was the sweetest person ever.
I wish I had a counter that you could like record it on.
Same.
Almost like one of those like backstage rooms. But
I was gonna bring like a little selfie stick, but I was like, that's too much.
I have to maneuver around you.
Yeah. So first she glued my eyebrows, and then she added makeup on top. Wow, they look really even.
They look even?
Yeah. The emotions I can do with this.
You can always raise from
Yeah, but then I have to like.
Guys, she was so funny and sweet.
Wow.
These are actually so pretty.
Yeah, I'm so glad that these work with your look. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
You up after lunch? I'm so glad I'm thank you.
For my hair, I decided to do a braided crown. And unfortunately, my lashes did fall off. You guys get to see the makeup look without the lashes and the difference that it makes. But thankfully, she was able to add them back on before the show started. Before I could do my edges, my group was called for rehearsal. So we did that, and then it was lunchtime, which was actually really good. Enjoy some more B-roll. Then around 4:30 p.m. it was time to walk, and at 6:30 p.m. I walked again. Walking was by far my favorite part of the entire day. Eventually it was time to go home and remove all of this makeup, which I guess you can just enjoy this process. And this is just me putting all my makeup back. And here I had to use a glue remover to get all of this glue off of my eyebrows because the wipes were just not working. In the shower, I made sure to use a makeup removing face wash and also shampooed my hair. That was like the best feeling ever. Guys, I was genuinely shocked at how clean these pads were until I got to my eyes. This was just a nice reminder of why I don't wear makeup, but for occasions like this, it's really fun just to be able to dress up. At this point, it was around 9 or 10, and I just really wanted to get out the house, so because I'm cold wherever I go, I made sure to have my hoodie on, let my hair down. I decided to not put any product in it, and then yeah, just got ready to leave. Since I was hungry and craving Bahama Breeze, that's where I went. I normally get the pina colada frozen drink, but they didn't have that, so I got the passion fruit, I believe it was. And I solely craved the chip dip, and I was too full to eat the hamburger, so I put it away for later, which I did eat the next day. And then I used my heating pad because at that point, all the warmth was gone. That's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe.